Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you this absolutely beautiful Seat Ibiza, and as always I'm going to do a quick walk around just so you can see the condition of the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything that this car comes with. Now, like I said, this is a Seat Ibiza Toca finished in red. It is a hatchback. It's got a 1.4 liter petrol engine and it puts out 84 brake horsepower. The car is also ULEZ compliant, so you can drive it in Birmingham, Bristol, London, so there's no worries that you need to pay any ULEZ fees. It was first registered on the 26th of March 2014 and it's got a valid MOT until the 11th of April 2026. The annual road tax is £195 and the insurance group is very, very low, which is 11E, and basically that means you're not going to pay a fortune to insure this thing. CO2 output is 139 grams per kilometer. And in terms of fuel economy, you can expect to get 35 miles per gallon around town, 60 miles per gallon on a motorway run, with a combined fuel economy of 47 miles per gallon. In terms of top speed, you can do up to 110 miles per hour. Obviously, it's not something I would recommend. And it's got a 0 to 60 time of 11.8 seconds. The car comes with a decent service history. It's got only 2 previous owners, so 3 owners in total, and it's just been serviced as well. So there's absolutely nothing that you need to do to this car. Just jump in and drive. That's pretty much it. I'm going to show you, again, I'm going to show you the interior, and I'm going to point out if there are any imperfections or anything like that anywhere on the car. And I've just noticed something now as well, which obviously I will point out. So I don't know if you can see it very well on here, but there is just a little bit of lack of peel just up here. This is a very common thing with red cars. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just the actual paint, the chemicals in the paint, and the fact that the lacquer doesn't stick to it properly. But in red cars, usually you do see that little bit of lack of peel here and there, but it's nothing, obviously it's nothing major. It doesn't affect the use of the car in any way, shape or form. Plus, it is something to be expected of a car of this age. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is pretty much the worst part of the whole car. And that's not that bad either. But again, as always, I will point out all these small little imperfections because I want you to see exactly how the car is if you're going to travel far and wide to come and view it. The alloys are in very, very good condition, as you can see. There's barely any little scuffs. I mean, there's something very, very minor here, but again, you would expect something like that from a car of this age and mileage. The tires have plenty of tread on them, so the tires are really good. Other than that, the whole bodywork of the car is in fantastic condition. So we'll quick look at the interior. Obviously, being a 3-door, you've got this massive door opening nice and wide, so it makes getting in and out of the car a lot easier. Really nice soft touch materials in all the places that you touch. You've got front electric windows, and the front seats are in great condition as well. And to get access to the back, just lift this up, push the seat forward, then you get access to the back. And the rear seats are probably better than the front ones because there's probably less people sat in the rear seats, but they are in fantastic condition. You got a speaker down there, and then you obviously have a little armrest for the people in the back as well. Let's have a at the front here. Obviously, you've got your glove box, which is nice and deep. You've got your owner's manual in there and a pen. You got a couple of coin holders here. You got some card holders here, and this is a little bit bigger storage where you can put like a wallet or something like that, which is again really nice. And let's move over to the rear again, just so you can see how the rear alloys look like. And again, the tires have plenty of tread on them. You obviously have the rear wiper on there because it is a hatchback. So to open the boot, just lift up the Seat logo and this just pops up. Really nice, decent sized boot, especially for the class of the car, especially because it's a 3-door. It's really small. Over here, I don't know if you see that little shopping bag. So you've got these little hooks here, And there's another one here as well. So those are perfect for hanging up your groceries. So when you go shopping, you just hang your groceries there, and that means that you're not going to have all your tomatoes and apples and bananas and everything rolling around in the boot, which is a really nice touch. Um, Unfortunately, what it isn't a nice touch is the lack of a spare tire. You do get this tire inflating kit, so you've got your locking wheel nut there as well. But yeah, manufacturers just stopped putting spare tires in cars. But you do get this tire inflating kit, so if you get a flat tire, you can pull over to the side of the road and inflate your tire. So that'll be good to get you to the next garage. Right, let's keep moving. Over here you've got your fuel gauge, and like I said, it is petrol, so make sure you don't mix it up with diesel. And this is how the driver's side rear wheel looks like, and again, plenty of tread on the tires. Let's have another look around here at the front. That's the front tire, and like I said, there's no other imperfections anywhere. And since I've gotten around back to the passenger side, let me pop the bonnet. So to open the bonnet, there's a lever just down here. Pull on that, and there is a lever just above the set logo right here. Pull on that, and then you get access to the beast, the 1.4 petrol engine, which in all fairness does its job exactly as it should. Very little common faults with these. Very reliable cars, and the engine is very reliable as well, so don't see why you would have any issues there. Right, let's move inside the car. The key here, standard Volkswagen Seat Audi key. Obviously you've got controls for both front windows, and this is to adjust your mirrors as well. The driver's seat, again, it's in beautiful condition. No tears or rips or anything like that anywhere to be seen. And let's jump in. Right, so got your lights over here with your fog lights as well. This is to change the intensity of the lights in the dashboard, and this is to change the position of the headlamps. Key goes in the ignition. Make sure you have your foot on the clutch. Put the ignition on, all the lights come on as they should, and then the car starts straight away. No issues at all. As you can see, there are no warning lights in the dash whatsoever, with the exception of the fact that I'm not wearing my seatbelt, the fact that the door is open, and the fact that the handbrake is up. That's it. And all these you can fix very easily just by, well, closing the door, putting the handbrake down, and putting your seatbelt. That's it. Steering wheel, it's got a nice feel to it, and obviously because it is leather wrapped, it will stand the test of time, because sometimes you get cars with those plasticky, rubbery steering wheels and they just disintegrate in your hands. Not these ones. The leather wrapped ones are very durable. Just behind the steering wheel, you've got your indicators as well as your high beams, and then over here you've got your media controls as well. Over onto the right side, you've got your wipers as well, your front wipers and your rear wipers as well. And then the dashboard has got a very simple layout. You've got your rev counter over on the left. You've got your fuel gauge over there. That's the time, fuel remaining. The odometer, which reads 78,129 miles, which is very low mileage for this car as well. And then over on the right, you've got your speedometer. Simple. At the top here, you've got a Garmin built-in adapter, so you can go on places like eBay, for example. You can buy a dedicated Garmin sat nav for this car. They're not expensive. I think they're about £100, but that will give you sat nav in the car, as well as Bluetooth, as well as the car information. So it will show you like the fuel, the remaining, same as you get in there, but it'll show you some other things as well, like oil temperature, water temperature, your eco drive, how ecological you're driving, and all that. So there's plenty of information, and that's very simple. Basically, this little plastic thing comes off, and then that just fits in there. This was an optional extra when the car was new, so yeah, the person that bought this car didn't go for it. But like I said, they are plentiful on eBay. So if you are happy with the car, if you're going ahead with a car, you can go on eBay, buy yourself one of those, and you get sat nav and Bluetooth. Couple of air vents over here. This is your radio, which works absolutely fine. As you can see, you do have an auxiliary port here as well. These are for your preset buttons: radio, media, traffic announcement, and menu. Traction control, hazards, and this is for your passenger airbag. Over here, you've got your climate control. So obviously, this one is to select the temperature. This is the fan speed, and this is where you want the air to come out from. Recirculate and AC over there. Moving a little bit lower, you've got some storage over here. You've got a 12-volt socket in there as well, 2 cup holders, and then over here you've got your lock and unlock buttons. That's your rear window defrost, and your 5-speed manual gearbox, which works flawlessly. There's no crunches or anything like that when you put it into gear. The biting point on the clutch is exactly where it should be. It's in the middle. It's not too high, it's not too low, it's perfect. Let me just show you. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then reverse, press left and back, just like that. Sorry, press left and up. Easy as that. Good old manual handbrake over here. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm a big fan of manual handbrakes, purely because they are very reliable, very rarely go wrong, and when they do go wrong, they're cheap to fix, as opposed to their electronic counterparts, which cost an arm and a leg, and you need computers and chips and modules that you need to like write to the software of the car and code, and just give us one of these. It's so easier. And you've got a cup holder for the rear passengers. Rear view mirror at the top here, and then up here you've got your interior lights, which obviously work absolutely fine, as you can see. And you got 2 microphones up there as well. I do believe the car has Bluetooth, or not streaming, so it's got Bluetooth for phone connectivity, because you've got that phone logo just there. So I think you can actually connect your phone via Bluetooth to it, but not for media streaming. It's literally just for calls, hence why you've got these little microphones at the top here as well. Sun visor over here with a vanity mirror. Unfortunately, there's no light in the vanity mirror, but it's not the end of the world. And over here you've got your window switches, and they work absolutely fine. And I believe that is pretty much it. There's not much else I can tell you. Let's just go and park this baby up. Tell you what, for a small car, it's very comfortable inside. I've sat in bigger cars that I couldn't fit properly. So yeah, it's a breath of fresh air to sit in a small car that actually has decent space inside. Where am I going to park it? Oh yeah, just here in between a little Prius and a little Ford. There we go. Lovely. Right, well, if you have any questions, queries, burning issues, anything like that, just leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. If you are interested in the car, just give me a shout. You can find me on 01684 355 032, or you can go to the website, which is www.vindemotos.co.uk, or just email me at vindemotos@gmail.com. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you sticking all the way to the end, and hopefully I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.